Hey everyone, welcome to a special edition of the Retro Gamers podcast. Larry here.
And Anthony here.
And we are at Connecticut Gamer and Anime Con.
Yes.
Check it all out. Oh yeah.
Very nice. We're sitting here in the game room where all the free play is happening.
Yes, actually we have paused in front of us Gauntlet Legends.
For the N64.
Yeah, oh, what's playing over there? There's a TurboGrafx playing?
There's a TurboGrafx 16 playing, there's Super Nintendo, I see Super Mario 3 on the end over there.
They got a little bit of everything here.
Yeah, behind us we got some stuff going on too, as you can see. Lots happening.
So we're going to do a little bit more later. We're actually still kind of shopping.
Yep.
So that's why it's sounding a little weird now. Everything's going to get a little cleaned up later when we record the rest of the episode.
Yeah, we just thought we would give you a shot of what's going on here. We'll give our recap in a couple of seconds.
I'm assuming there'll be some B-roll happening in a little bit?
I'll throw some B-roll in there.
Okay, fair enough. So we're going to continue to walk around, see what's up, and we'll be back to talk about how much money we lost here, not necessarily in the casino. Two different dollar values.
Definitely, yeah. The casino money doesn't count.
We'll be right back. All right, well, we're done shopping.
We're done. We're done everything.
We're done everything.
We're done with everything, including recording this.
We're back.
By the way, we just started.
We're back in the hotel room, and again, Connecticut Gamer and Anime Con here at the Mohegan Sun Convention Center.
We have our fancy.
There we go. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, look, physical tickets.
Ticket.
Physical.
Ticket.
Not on Ticketmaster. Actual physical ticket.
Well, it could have been on Ticketmaster, but someone luckily was here months ago and was able to pick up the tickets to bypass any sort of fees and taxes.
Of which there are like a lot. There are a lot of fees from Ticketmaster.
Don't get me started. In any event, first and foremost, I mean, we got. I think I made out like a bandit this weekend.
Well, if you said made out like a bandit, as in you spent a ton of money, then yes.
Spent a lot of money, gambled a lot of money, got some money back from the gambling,
but spent,
but still no money.
No,
back from the.
You didn't win back what you spent. There's no question about that.
That's okay. First, and to be found. I don't remember if we put it before, or during, or after, but there was some video shown of the floor
of the convention.
Yeah, of the convention. Mm-hmm. And first and foremost, what do you think of the convention? This is the first time we were here.
Yeah, this is our first time at CT GamerCon, and I actually thought it was really good. There was a lot. There were a lot of different vendors, which was unexpected, because I honestly thought most vendors would be video game vendors, video game specific. But there were a lot of anime vendors also. There were anime vendors, there were Pokemon vendors, a couple of comic book vendors, and then like apparel, swords.
There was only maybe 2 or 3 tables that like had nothing to do with gaming, nor anime. Yeah. But still, actually, I still bought something from there. So
yeah, it's true, you did. Also, there were there was the room with just the free play gaming.
Oh yeah, that was a big room.
No, it was a huge room. They had every console you can think of hooked up to a monitor, so you can play. So like we walked around, we saw pretty much everything from like N64, TurboGrafx 16.
Oh, they definitely from Nintendo. Probably Nintendo was the earliest.
Yeah.
From Nintendo up, tons of Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Tons of. Well, actually, it was mostly Smash Brothers. I would have thought maybe even like a few Mario Karts.
Well, there was a lot of Smash Brothers because I think they were doing the tournament.
There was a bunch of tournaments.
There were a bunch of tournaments going on, and Smash Brothers definitely had a lot of those.
Yeah,
a lot of it. Also, was it Tekken? There was a whole PS4 section.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's right. They did have. I think it was either Tekken or I think it was Tekken.
I think it was Tekken.
But yeah, no, very cool. Again, that was part of the role that you saw. Yeah. Just as far as the setup, and again, as far as the show, phenomenal. Definitely recommend anyone else who wants to come here next year. I'm assuming, I guess it's around the middle of March or around St. Patty's Day. Yes, St. Patty's Day. So a lot of green.
Yeah, a lot of green.
This weekend.
You know what else I liked about it too? It wasn't that big. You know what I mean?
No, it was big, but not like New York Comic Con.
That's what I mean. Like I didn't feel like I was going to be walking through a maze for hours. So.
And we did. So what happened was, truth be told, we got there early. Walking around, and as conventions do, tons of people. Like you're moving, like honestly, you're just shifting around. We took a break, went back to our hotel, just kind of chilled out for a little bit, had dinner, and then we went back later on, like 7:00, which this might be new, at least for me, for conventions, because then the floor was empty.
Yes. And it was a lot easier to go back to the vendors we had been to earlier in the day and actually look at stuff again.
And that's where I made my mistake.
Yes.
And that's where I bought all my stuff.
Because you actually had time to look.
Oh my gosh, I did.
You didn't feel the crowd on top of you?
No, I didn't. But sometimes, I don't know, just sometimes it's one thing to push your way through and start throwing elbows. But, sometimes you kind of interact with people in ways like that as well. Oh. And
no, it's not my style.
No, I know. It's different for you, but you're more the virtual style.
I am, yeah. I'm not a fan of walking germs.
No, but all in all, and we'll go through some of the, we picked up a bunch of cards here for different places. We're not going to be able to match up where we bought stuff because I've already lost track of that. But we'll do that at the end. But I think right now, we just kind of go into what we picked up and start talking about some of that stuff.
You picked up a lot more than I did.
I did.
So I'll go first. Okay. You can run through your marathon.
What you meant by that. Okay.
Well, the first thing I wanted to point out is you actually picked this up for me from Game On.
Yes.
And I believe it's my first DS game.
Probably.
I think it's my first Nintendo DS game because I don't play a lot of handheld stuff. Now I want to start playing some. And of course, I'm going to start playing Legend of Zelda stuff. So I got a copy of Phantom Hourglass.
Beautiful.
DS, which is very nice, and I'm going to open it and show the lovely game right here, but not the instruction booklet I expected.
Well, it's a different instruction booklet, but
I was promised a complete.
Okay, I can
Legend
easily
of Zelda DS.
You probably sell one there on the floor.
No,
you got time to go back, right?
No, they're
already closed.
They're definitely closed. Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe we can get that fixed. But,
yes, absolutely.
But yes, Phantom Hourglass.
Very cool. And a great game, too, on the DS. Of the two DS games, I think that was better than Spirit Tracks in my opinion.
Yes, definitely. And then for the rest of my games, I actually got like a game for each system.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, I got a game for 4 different systems, which is cool. So The first thing I noticed when we were walking around, actually, before we started walking around, Larry and I were going through our collections.
Kept checking our lists.
Yeah, we kept checking our list, and I was looking at my list, and I was like, wait a minute. I go, how do I not own, because I have a Super Nintendo,
Yeah.
but I don't have Super Mario World.
Which shocks me. So
which didn't make any sense.
Clearly,
because why wouldn't I have Super Mario World? So I made a point to track one down.
beauty.
Got
Gotta own that.
Yeah, really nice copy.
Yep.
Very clean.
Yep.
Label's still good. And it has the instruction booklet.
A proper instruction booklet.
Proper instruction booklet. Unfortunately, not a box.
Yeah,
But I'll take what I can get. So Super Mario World, definitely, for any Mario fan, this belongs in your collection.
100%.
Yeah,
Game's phenomenal.
One of the best Super Mario games. No question. I'm trying to put it back while we do this because I want to keep everything neat.
Yes, you do. There's a place for everything and everything in its place.
Everything in its place. Moving on to Nintendo Wii. I didn't buy a Wii when it came out. Everybody bought a Wii except
everybody but you.
Because I didn't want to do the motion controls.
I know.
Yeah, and now I play, PSVR. So whatever.
Beat Saber. It's ridiculous. You
Beat
move
Saber's
more
awesome.
with that than you would have with the Wii.
I know. I think my shoulder surgery last year might have been because of Beat Saber. But anyway, so I picked up Mario Kart Wii, which I've never owned.
Fantastic.
So really look forward to this. And again, really nice, complete in box.
Yep.
With the correct instructions.
All right, whatever.
So that's really awesome. I'm looking forward to playing this.
Great game. I mean, you've already played some of the tracks because of the
Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, but still
great
awesome to have
Yep.
all of them, which is great. This one I got for the Sega Genesis, my favorite board game of all time.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And I have it on Super Nintendo, but now I have it on Genesis. We're talking about Clue.
Very cool.
And again, got the box.
Look at that.
Very clean.
Look, I'm starting to feel bad now.
Why?
Let me see that.
Oh.
No, because of the construction.
Oh, yeah. The instruction booklet's very good. Oh, and on top of it, if you go behind it,
yes.
I have the slip to send
The registration.
No, I have the slip to send in for the warranty to Majesco Sales.
There you go.
So
is that even still there?
Yeah, probably not, but I want the warranty. I bought.
This is a lifetime warranty.
No, I bought the game. I should get the warranty. Damn it. So I got Clue for
Beauty.
Genesis, and then last but not least, this was one that was.
This ended up being really cool.
Yeah, so there was a vendor there that was selling homebrews. And I don't normally buy a lot of homebrews. I know, Larry, you do.
I bought, yeah.
And actually, you've bought me homebrews.
I have, yes.
You've bought me homebrews, but I've never really bought a homebrew to my recollection. So this is the first homebrew I bought. And of course, what better homebrew to start with than a Legend of Zelda homebrew? So this is called Legend of Zelda Outlands.
Yep.
And what it is it's the graphics for the first Legend of Zelda on NES.
Mm-hmm.
And it's essentially like an immediate sequel to the game. So like after you beat Ganon, there's another villain that comes and steals the Triforce, and now you have to
do it all over again.
You got to do it all over again. And so it looks like the original Legend of Zelda, but it has 18 new dungeons hidden within a completely unfamiliar terrain.
18? I didn't realize it was 18.
18.
Holy cow.
So it's in the area is called the Outlands. So it's like next door to Hyrule. So
it's Hyrule adjacent.
Well, no, yeah, it's Hyrule adjacent. So the whole point of it is that it's not the same map. So when you go in to play it,
exactly. Yeah.
So I picked that up,
which is cool.
And the other reason why I picked it up,
this is sweet.
Is, I'm going to show you the cartridge.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, and this came from Guerrilla Games.
Okay.
So I got this one at Guerrilla Games. Super nice guy.
Yes, very cool.
Yeah, he was actually very, very nice. And the cartridge.
This is beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's
Look at that.
Yeah, it's this nice translucent green. And
you can see the battery.
You can see the battery in there. And he actually told me, he said, if you have any issues with the battery,
very cool.
He said to contact him and they'll replace it, which is great. So just really, really awesome. Love the way this looks.
Very awesome.
And that was the extent of what I purchased at the show. Larry, I know you purchased more.
I did, so I guess we'll start getting into that.
Yeah, let's get into that 3-hour conversation.
How dare you, sir. Gets us to the end.
Yes.
So one of the, I bought a gift from my mother as a candle, but it's not game related. That was the one thing that wasn't game related.
Yeah, just a random candle vendor.
It was but very nice candle.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong.
Very nice.
Smelled beautiful.
I was just surprised because
mom. But then, all right. So then we came across. It was so her name is the company. Lisa was here at LisaWasHere.etsy.com. LisaWasHere.etsy.com. There we go. I like that. And we'll put links up on this. Coasters, but like they're just really cool looking coasters. So we have this Metroid coaster.
Very nice.
But the felt on the back, and each one was a little different.
Yes.
Oh, I got a houndstooth. That's right. I didn't look at that. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then gotta have Pac-Man.
Always,
of course. Oh, another houndstooth. I could have sworn I thought I picked up a different one on that one. Okay.
You should have got all matching ones.
Anthony picked up, of course, The Legend of Zelda.
Yep, that one's mine.
Beautiful, with, though, the proper felt back.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, I really like that.
Put that on your side.
Thank you.
And then I picked up one old because it was really cool. From The Simpsons, Lard Lad Donuts with Blinky. And, of course, on the back is Homer. Don't mind if I do. Go crazy.
Nice.
So very cool on that.
Yeah, they had a lot of really cool coasters.
Very cool coasters. There was another place, I forgot who did it, who took unfixable CD games and turned them into coasters.
Yeah,
which is pretty
like
cool.
GameCube games and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like I've seen them do that with the middle of records.
Yes.
But that was pretty cool when they did that. And then the other non-game, so the rest of them are games, and this is gaming related. The other non-game, and this is going to be from this one I remember. Cool kid I was talking to.
Gurf.shop.
Yeah, right. Oh, there it is. Gurf.shop.
Yes.
So right there, check that out. Awesome. He does this artwork. He was explaining it to me, and unfortunately, I was like, "Say that one more time." But I just wasn't understanding proper. So he does art, which I'll show you in a minute.
Yep.
And what he does is he takes the canvas, if you will, he stains it with coffee and tea.
Oh, interesting.
So he gets the background color, and then he goes over it digitally. And he had a ton of different stuff, mostly Pokemon stuff. But this Bowser, beautiful.
That is a beautiful
absolutely
Bowser.
Beautiful. So again, all coffee stained and stuff like that. So that color really pops. I just noticed the earrings on his thing. But still, very, very cool. So
very
definitely
hip and trendy.
Yes, absolutely. So definitely check that out. And then the games. And yes, we can now talk. Oh, that fit before. There it goes.
There you go.
So I honestly was not expecting. No, for real, yes. No, I will admit that. I wasn't expecting to walk out with really any games. Or at least just one game. Because when we were there this morning, Anthony kind of pointed it out. Was like, oh, check this out. And it's a game I love.
Yep.
A game show that I love.
Yes.
And, actually,
one of my favorite game shows.
I went a little game show heavy today. Yes. And a game that I love. I remember renting this a lot. Classic Concentration for the NES.
I've owned that game forever.
Oh my God, this was such a good game. Of course, we argued back and forth who the host was when we were growing up. I still don't think it was Alex Trebek, but be that
Alex
as it
Trebek
may.
was the host.
All right.
And the reason why I can tell him that is that I watch it on Buzzer every day now because I have no life and watch game shows.
Whatever. So what is that puzzle supposed to be then?
This would let's see. It says me hand, M-I.
Well, I'll let him work that out. So while he's working that out now, and I've lost him for the rest of the episode, I ended up buying, and I'm not big into... I
have no idea what that is.
All right, let's put it back up. Can anyone solve this?
There you go.
And don't Google it. Try and solve it. Hold that up there for a second.
There you go.
We'll put that on still score.
And I'm going to keep looking at it.
I'm not that heavy into finding... Anthony is.
Yep.
But I'm not heavy into finding complete in box. I don't mind... finding games, not in box or loose, like Classic Concentration was loose. But these three games that I came across just kind of popped. Two of which, well, here, I'll just start showing. So the first one here is for the Atari 2600.
Yep.
2600? Yes, 2600. Space Invaders. I mean, come on now. You can't go wrong with Space Invaders.
Yep.
Absolutely. 112 video games. Which I'm assuming there's 112 versions. I don't think so. I'm sure I'm reading that wrong.
Well, it says on the back there are 16 one-player versions.
And up to 112 two-players.
Yeah, so 17 to 112.
That is insane.
Two-player versions.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
well,
you know what it says here? Like different versions include.
I guess. Yeah.
Zigzag.
God, imagine having to flick that 112 times to get to the last one.
But that's kind of cool, though. To have
very cool.
112 versions on an Atari game.
Yeah, a lot of Atari games had multiple
versions.
I remember that. So very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even open it. Is it in here? For all I know, it's not even in here.
Yeah,
There it is.
it would be helpful to check these things before we leave the.
So this is the. Well, I checked the other two. Oh, that's a nice.
Oh yeah, there
cart.
you go.
Very nice cart. The clean cartridge right there.
Yes.
Beauty.
All right, I don't want to do this. It's too late.
All right, we'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
And then the game. Actually, Anthony pointed this out. It ended up being just inexpensive enough.
You're welcome.
Yes. No. Thank you. I don't remember which card, unfortunately, this one came from because the gentleman was very nice.
Yeah,
and I hate to. Nice guy. Oh, I think it was this one. Does this look familiar?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see his card.
We're not gonna. We'll put the cards, like I said, cards and links at the end. Win, lose, or draw.
Yep.
Great game. Originally hosted. I'm now remembering. Didn't What's Her Face host it after a while? Who played on Mama's Family?
Oh,
Vicki Lawrence.
Vicki Lawrence.
I think she hosted for a while. She might have hosted when he died because she said he died in '91.
Burke Convey, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure this is later on.
Well, if she didn't host it, she was on it a lot. I remember her being on.
She was definitely on it a lot.
Yes.
Oh, she may have guest hosted.
Yeah, maybe
one time. But in any event,
win,
lose, or draw.
The box is in great condition.
Box is in great condition,
and so is the game.
The game itself is just a beaut, Clark.
Yeah.
I mean, check this out. Look at that. Gorgeous.
Yeah, very cool.
Gorgeous. So very cool on that. And then this one I never played. I don't remember hearing about it, but I just love the cover art. And I've bought a couple of Nintendo games in box purely for the cover art. This one's called Star Voyager.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this game at all.
No, actually. I don't remember it too much. It was an old Blockbuster.
3D version, kind of like Star Wars, like the old Star Wars game.
It's very vector-like. Yep. That's what it looks like, vector graphics. So, and again, I'll show you the cart because this one, I might...
Oh, it was Acclaim, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, that I saw from before.
I didn't know
again, beautiful cartridge right there.
Oh, you got the Blockbuster.
It was a Blockbuster. Copy. It was a Blockbuster rental, so of course it was
very nice.
It was a good-looking one. But Blockbuster kills me.
So that cartridge has been around the block.
It sure has, literally. But this annoyed me when I saw this, and this is going to be your OCD, really.
Yeah, this pisses me off.
I mean, come on, Blockbuster. And I know, I mean, you had to put the warning sticker right on the cover.
I know. You could have put it on the back.
And the warning sticker says, it's very threatening, too.
Yeah.
Are you threatening me? If this book is not returned, the game won't be checked in, and late fees will be paid up to 10 days, which equals $20 plus tax. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Blockbuster. I wonder if I can take it off.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. No, it's history.
Well,
it is now. Even though I'm never going to know what's behind that sticker.
That's right.
What is behind that sticker? I don't know.
The rest of look at the box cover.
Please be kind. Rewind. But nevertheless, I don't know what's funny. I don't ever remember renting a video game that came with an instruction booklet. Actually,
I don't think.
Not even from Blockbuster.
I don't think any video. I don't remember
clearly
any video
Blockbuster
giving you that. So maybe they did that in the beginning with NES and then learned their lesson.
Maybe that's possible because NES was they were a stickler in the beginning.
Yes, they were
for rentals. And then there's this, which I thought about. I went back and forth on it, and then the gentleman gave me a great price on it. And we're not going to go into prices out of respect for those, and we don't want to start hearing from people going, "Hey, you can find this cheaper." Yeah. And we just talked about this, right?
We just talked about this last week because I believe it was last week because it celebrated its 40th retro birthday.
Yes. So Mario Brothers. Dual screen.
Multi-screen.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Multi-screen.
That looks awesome.
Game & Watch. That is phenomenal.
Yeah. If you didn't buy it, I was tempted.
Oh.
I was actually thinking about it because I don't have any Game & Watches.
Well, too bad.
Yes, I know.
I'm going to put that right next to my Mario Cement Factory original.
Oops, I dropped it. It's broken now. Look at what Mario and Luigi looked like on this.
They were weird back then. Well, those are Mario Brothers. That's the Mario. You know what I mean?
Mario Brothers.
It's before Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, really, really interesting.
Let's see something. What is going on there on the side? You see the ribbon.
Yeah, but I mean, it's in excellent condition.
Very, very excellent condition. Yeah. So very cool. Game A, Game B, Mario and Luigi. I forgot how to play this.
Good luck playing it.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
So
it looks really good though.
It does.
Yeah, very, very nice.
And honestly, that's my haul. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's a lot, but you definitely spent a lot.
Yes. Would you stop saying that?
I just have to. I have no choice.
Don't we know usually I'm the bigger spender?
That is very true. You are. I tend to try and be a little conservative with my spending. A perfect example was there was a copy of Mario Kart Double Dash at this one vendor.
I still think you should have.
Yeah, Larry would not stop pushing me to buy it. And I was like, yeah, I'll think about it. I'm not 100% sure. Because to be honest with you, I wasn't 100% sure. And then when we went back at night, it was already gone. So I was like, okay, not the end of but not to me, not the end of the world. Larry seemed a little more hurt about the fact that I didn't buy it.
I was, because it's such a great game, and I know you're gonna love it. To me, it's gonna be your favorite Mario Kart.
Yeah, and I'm not doubting that, but there'll be other opportunities for me to buy it. I didn't necessarily have to get it today.
Sure.
Plus, I got Mario Kart Wii.
You did get Mario Kart Wii.
So I have I already got I got a Mario Kart today. I got a Zelda today.
And then, of course, I today was rocking my Genesis watch there. Nice. I am not going to be snap.
That's it. That's as good as it gets.
My Apple Watch, so very cool.
Yep.
And then just real quick, I mean, that's, again, basically what we did today.
That's what we bought.
I mean, all in all, I'm not saying 1 to 10 or anything like that, but just, again, excellent convention. Connecticut Gamer and Anime Expo. I'm sure we'll tag you in this. You guys did a tremendous job, so kudos. I'd be more than happy to come back next year.
Oh, I'll definitely come back next year.
I mean, I have to start saving money now to come back next year, but I can do it.
Yeah, but how many other conventions are between now and then that you're going to blow all your money on?
Well, there's Long Island Retro, but we'll be too busy at our table for that.
Yeah, no, I'll be too busy at the table. You'll be running around spending money.
I probably will, because last year I couldn't. I was stuck
at the table.
Yeah, I was anchored to the table the entire weekend.
Well, that's okay. I will be there this time.
Thank you.
And I will happily sit there and not spend my money, so you can go out and spend yours.
Probably. There's more people I'll know there.
Yeah, but no.
Actually, we ran into a couple people who've been to
a couple
conventions. Yeah. I mean, we didn't meet anyone who knew who we were. No, well, that guy was kind of like.
There was one guy. He was like, "Oh, he's like, weren't you at the Long Island Expo?" So I think you had one familiar.
Yeah, person, not fan, but a familiar.
No, just somebody who saw you. He's like, "I know that face."
You can't forget this face. No, trust me.
No,
people have tried.
I can. I've been
and they want to.
I've been dealing with it for like 25 years.
There's a long list. Please, you can jump on that.
But no, but anyway, all in all, like CT GamerCon I think was a really good hit. Definitely enjoyed it. Would come back. Maybe even come back, not necessarily as a vendor, but like just as just kind of. I
would totally come back just as is. So. With that, we'll definitely be back, and on top of that, did you see any? I just out of curiosity, because I know they've been out there. I didn't see any like video game related slot machines or anything like that.
No,
they really had
no video game.
No, there's a lot of wheels, a lot of Wheel Fortunes.
I
guess maybe GoldenEye, because it was a 007 section.
Yeah, but that was based on the movie, not the video game. So. No, there are always theme games, but nothing video game related. Like. I haven't really seen any in a long time. I think the last one I saw was Castlevania.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, I don't remember where I saw that. But
and the one final thing I just want to talk, because we'll throw like the one piece of news that I remember seeing, and I figured I'd tell you about. I mean, again, we don't normally deal with rumors, but this was an interesting rumor I heard. I guess because of the success of Metroid Prime Remastered on the Switch. Mm-hmm. I saw a lot of rumors online about possibly F-Zero GX getting a remaster, maybe.
That would be.
And that's again from the GameCube.
Yeah, F-Zero GX was amazing. Fantastic I love that game. Absolutely
Fantastic
love that game.
So, all right, so we're gonna wrap up this special edition, and I'm beat. I know that.
I'm exhausted.
So, Ant, let's do this as we do correctly. Where can they find us?
You guys can find us on Facebook.com/RetroGamersPodcast, on Instagram @RetroGamersPodcast, on Twitter @RetroGamersPod. You can listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts. You can watch us on YouTube @RetroGamersPodcast, or you can email us at email@theretrogamers.com.
All right, and with that, we're done. So, Ant, have a good. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow because you're driving me home.
This is very true. We got to get back somehow.
Yes.
And hopefully, if you were at Connecticut Gamer and Anime Con, you enjoyed it. We hope to see you at the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo, which we'll start talking about in a couple months. And with that, in the meantime, folks, we'll catch you next week on the Retro Gamers Podcast.